why do so many people end up right back where they started? I'm Nate. I'm the FitFutureMD. Currently down 40 pounds. Pick up the free copy of the Fitness and Nutrition Guide in the description below. It is 100% free. Pick that up if you're interested. I'm the owner of Ensorsale. Ensorsale is family. Together we will rise up from humble beginnings to inspire everyone all over the world with the messages on our t-shirts like the one I'm wearing today. Generational Curse Breaker. Wear your inspiration today and use code FitFutureMD for 20% off. So, I was trying to figure out, like, so many people end up at the pinnacle of the mountain just to realize that they're up there by themselves and end up right back in the valley, right? Right back, you start out, so say you're going on climbing a mountain, right? And you start out in the town where everybody else is. You climb the mountain, you get the beautiful view, and then you realize you're up there by yourself. And so they climb right back down, right? Well, I attest this to, one, you got to bring people up with you to be at the top of the mountain with you, right? Family, friends, business partners, whatever. Or basically you go back into your old habits. Right, basically you go back into your old habits, right? So the habits that got you there, you stop doing them, right? So you let off the gas, whatever you want to call it, right? So, for instance, there was a point where, Kobe Bryant was the best in the NBA, right? What did he do to get there? Or he did 5,000 extra hours working on footwork and all this kind of stuff to get there, right? And he became the best, right? And then Tracy McGrady was probably right there behind him, right? When Tracy McGrady went and learned from Kobe, right? But for some reason, into the career, he kind of fell off on that, right? Why? Well, he probably wasn't doing the same work ethic at the end that he was at the beginning, right? The hunger probably wasn't there. Let's say, and he's so beast in his mentality and his work ethic that they literally called it the Mamba mentality, gave it a name, right? Everybody else is at home sleeping, chilling, and he's in the gym, right? So, like I say, what would make you stop doing that, right? Well, what makes you lift up off the gas, right? Well, comfort for one, right? And I have to remind myself of this all the time, right? Like, well, maybe I'll turn the AC up to 80 in the summertime just to remember what it was like living in that farmhouse 2608 and, literally AC just going right out the door, right? Like nothing was keeping the air in, right? It was hot all summer long in that house, right? Cold all winter, same thing, right? Maybe you need to do something to remind yourself of what it's like when you're not at the top of the mountain, right? And then the last thing, or one more thing I'll talk about is being prepared for success, right? A lot of people want success, pray for success, but they're not willing to do the work to prepare themselves for, what it actually takes to remain successful, right? So this is what I talk about. This is why I talk about investing to impress, right? Because when you get there, you have to know what to do with the money, right? When you start making 100 grand a day, you're going to need to know what to do with the money, all right? Or at least hire a bunch of people that know what to do with the money, right? But, then you got to trust people, right? So it's difficult. But let's say there's two formulas, right? There's the millionaire fast lane and there's the millionaire slow lane, right? Well, I would say you want to get rich fast, but then guarantee you still use the slow lane to guarantee that you stay rich, right? Guarantee that you stay up there, stay at the pinnacle of the mountain, right? So no matter what you make, you still take between 10 and 15% and put it away, right? Because there's always going to be another storm, right? Let's say it might be sunny today, but it rains tomorrow. Or it might be sunny when you wake up and it rains this afternoon. Or it might be raining when you wake up and sunny in the afternoon, right? You should always be prepared for the next storm, right? That's why you got generators. That's why you got, gas, diesel fuel, right? That's why you always keep, 35, 40 gallons of water around, that's drinkable, potable, right? Because you just never know when the next storm is going to be. Well, you do the same thing in finances, right? Because you just never know. So say you made your money in coding and tech, right? And then all of a sudden they make an artificial intelligence that will code the tech for half the price. Well, you bring your price down to match it and stay in business, or you have to go into a different business, or you go out of business completely, right? So there's been a lot of, especially in America, right? Like they signed these treaties that made it easy to get products from overseas, made it cheaper. And, when they did that, the American labor force, was basically priced out, right? Say, instead of having to pay somebody between $20 and $50 an hour to make a product, now all of a sudden you can pay them between 50 cents and $3 an hour to make a product. So all of a sudden you go, oh, I'm buying a master lock for $5. And then all of a sudden the master lock is $1, right? Coming from Mexico. And you go in there and look, you looking at the products like, oh, I'm looking for the one that's made in America. They're all, 90% are made in China, 10% made in Mexico. Nothing's made in America anymore. All right, because the American labor force was priced out. Also, we all went to college. So many of us went to college. We don't even want to be on a factory line anymore, right? We want to do something that's a little bit easier, right? Gives us a little bit better life. We're all looking for the better life. We're looking to be at the pinnacle of the top of the mountain, right? But you have to prepare yourself to get there, right? And then the true hard part of getting to the pinnacle of the mountain is bringing everybody with you, right? And that's something I'm trying to figure out myself, right? That's one of the reasons I do these videos. That's one of the reasons I post every day on Instagram, right? Being at the pinnacle of the mountain is not fun when you're by yourself. I think that's why they put the, first, second, third place up there, so you're not up there on the podium by yourself, right? There's actually other people that were chasing you or whatever, But heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? So when you're in charge, everything's on you. You can't push blame on others. You got to push blame to yourself. So if people aren't up there with you, that's because of yourself. That's because of you, right? That means you didn't help somebody else get there, right? And whatever business they have, right? So that's all I got for you today, guys. Like I say, it's lonely at the top. We're going to do our best to help you come up there with us, right? That's the plan. Millionaire no matter what. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Shop at Ensorsale.com. Wear your inspiration today. Let me know down below what inspires you and how you're going to bring everybody in your family up with you. Right? What's your strategy to do that? Would love to hear some strategies. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.